Hello dear student, this is Palash Chakraborty, assistant teacher, Iskar High School and College. Welcome to my class. This class is for class 7, subject English second paper, topic use of the right form of the verbs, that is part 4, continuation. Let's go. In our previous lecture, we would have rule number 25. Now it's time to watch rule number 26. Let's see. If we find a sentence having the word as if or as though, and the first part of the sentence is present indefinite tense, then the next part will be past indefinite tense. Okay. Again, if the first part of as though or as if is past indefinite tense, then the next part will be past perfect tense. So let's have the example to make you clear. Rule number 1. Example number 1. He speaks as if he travel many places. So from the clue we know as if, the first part of as if, he speaks, that means present indefinite tense. Then the next part will be past indefinite tense. So answer will be he speaks as if he traveled many places. Okay, example number 2. She called me as though I not hear her. So here we see she called. The first part of as though is past indefinite tense. So from the structure we know the next part will be past perfect tense. So she called me as though I had not heard her. Okay, so next one. She behaves as though she know everything. So as though, the first part of as though, she behaves, that means present indefinite tense. Then the next part will be past indefinite tense. So she behaves as though she knew everything. Okay, so let's go the next rule. Rule number 27. Okay, follow the structure below. If plus present indefinite tense plus future indefinite tense. That means in that case, if clause is present indefinite tense, then the next part of the sentence will future indefinite tense. So let's have the example. Okay, so if he reads more, he pass. So here the first part of if is present indefinite tense. Then the next part will be future indefinite tense. Okay, if he reads more, he will pass. Okay, if I see him, I help him. So first part present indefinite tense, next part will be future indefinite tense. If I see him, I will help you. I will help him. Okay, so next rule. Follow the structure below. If plus past indefinite tense plus past conditional. So before we know the structure, we have to know about past conditional. What is past conditional? So you know the word would, could, should, might. So these words are called past conditionals, and you know that. So after would, could, should, might, the verb will be present form. So structure is like that. So if plus present indefinite tense, past indefinite tense plus past conditional plus present form of verb. So in that case, if clause is past indefinite tense, then the next part of the sentence will be subject plus would, could, should, might plus present form of verb. Let's see the example. If I saw him, I help him. So the first part, the first clause is past indefinite tense. So next part will be past conditional plus verb present form. Okay, so if I saw him, I would help him. So here would is past conditional. If I had money, so this sentence is past indefinite tense, and the next part will be past conditional. I would buy a shirt. If we read more, here the first part of the sentence is past indefinite tense. So next part will be he would pass. That's very easy. Okay, so next rule, follow the structure below again. So if plus past perfect tense plus perfect conditional. So now it's time to know about perfect conditional. So would have, could have, should have and might have. These are past perfect conditional. Again I repeat, would have, could have, should have, might have. These are perfect conditional. So after perfect conditional, past participle of verb, that means verb will be past participle form. So in that case, if clause is past perfect tense, then the next part of the sentence will be subject plus would have, could have, should have, might have plus past participle form of verb. So let's have the example. If he had wanted money, that means the first part of if is past perfect tense. So the next part will be perfect conditional. I would have given to him. If I had got the news, I would have started earlier. If I had known the matter, I would have helped him. So just practice more and more. It will be very easy for you. So next rule. Again, follow the structure below. So here we will have so many structure and you have to memorize all the structure. Okay, so here follow the structure. Okay, had plus subject plus past participle plus subject plus perfect conditional. That means would have, could have, should have, might have plus past participle form of verb. So follow the structure. Had plus subject plus past participle form of verb plus again another subject plus perfect conditional. That means would have, could have, should have, might have, and then past participle form of verb. Let's have the example. This is a similar example with the structure. Had plus subject, that means I, plus been. Been is past participle form of be. So had plus subject plus past participle plus again another subject, that means I. In bracket write a book of poems. So from the structure we know, so after the second subject we will use a perfect conditional and verb will be past participle form. Okay, so let's have the example. Let's have the answer. Had I been a poet, I would have written a book of poems. Let's have another one. Had he lived, he do many things for the country. Okay, so answer will be had he lived, he would have done many things for the country. Okay, just you need to practice more and more. Next rule. If you find any sentence having the word list, then write should or might just after the subject. Let's have the example. Okay, he read more. List, he failed in the exam. So from the structure, from the clue, we know that we find a list in this sentence, and after the subject we will use should or might. So answer will be, we read more lest he should fail in the exam. He ran fast lest he should miss the train. Okay, then another rule, if we find a bracket with a verb just after the word while, then we should add ing with the verb. Okay, but if we find a subject after the word while, then it will be past continuous tense. So this rule is very interesting. So just follow the example, you will find interesting here. Okay, while. So just after while, if we find a verb just after while, then the verb will be we will add ing with the verb. So answer will be, while walking in the field, a snake bit him. Okay, so next rule or next example. Okay, here we find a subject just after while. So while he. So in that case, from the structure, we know this sentence will be past continuous tense. While he was walking in the field, a snake bit him. So if we find a verb just after while, we can add ing with the verb. But if we find a subject after while, then the sentence will be past continuous tense. Thank you. Okay, so next rule. Okay, main verb will be past participle after the word to be and having or being. Examples: he bought a shirt having got the money, because in this sentence we have the word having. Okay, so the next, the work is to be. Okay, in this sentence we see to be. So after to be, the verb will be past participle. So the work is to be done. Okay, next rule. Okay, so if you find a sentence starts with there, that means that is introductory there, and a singular noun, then you will use singular verb after there. And if you find a plural noun, then you have to use plural verb after there. So it depends on there. It depends on singular noun or plural noun after there. So let's have the examples. It will be clarified. There be a mosque in our village. So answer will be here a mosque. So it's singular. So the verb will be singular. So there is a mosque in our village. There be 2 primary school in our area. So here 2 primary school. So it is plural noun. So the verb will be plural. So there are 2 primary school in our area. Okay, so the next rule. If subject shows same length, same quantity or same place, and subject may seems to be plural here, but the verb will be singular. Let's have the example. Okay, 50 miles. It seems to be plural, but it's same length. So the verb will be singular here. 50 miles is a long distance. Okay, 500 taka a week, not go far. So 500 taka, it seems to be plural, but it is same quantity. So the verb will be singular. So 500 taka a week doesn't go far. Okay, so the next rule. So in case of passive voice, verb within the bracket will be past participle after to be verb like am, is, was, were, etc. Let's have the examples. Okay, so the door was, this is passive voice. That means verb will be past participle. The door was closed. The book have been print. So it's passive voice. So answer will be the books have been printed. Okay, so this is all about today. So from the very lecture we have finished our right form of verbs, this grammar item. So this very grammar item we have already finished. We have already 36 rules in total together. Just practice this all rules together and practice more and more. So I will take some feedback of right form verbs in next week. So be prepared for the feedback. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for your patience. Stay safe and be blessed.